In this video, I'm going to show you how to get as much as 200 emails from LinkedIn for absolutely free. Hey freelance friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is John and I'm a freelance YouTube channel manager based in the Philippines. And on this channel, we talk about the tips and strategies that help us become better freelancers and creators while working with amazing clients and doing work that we love. And one of the best ways to get amazing clients is through cold emailing. Now, if you don't know what cold emailing is, it's basically another form of outreach where we send out emails to prospects in our target market or niche. Now, it's called a cold email because we're sending this email without their permission or without prior contact to the prospect. In contrast to this is when we reach out to prospects on maybe Facebook or LinkedIn, where we can build rapport with them through chat or by engaging with their posts through likes or comments, or by simply reaching out to those who are already in our existing network. Now, you might think that cold emailing isn't effective, kasi isn't it better to reach out to somebody where you build rapport with through Facebook or LinkedIn? But to my pleasant surprise, in my experience, cold emailing has been one of the most effective ways that I've been able to get prospects on discovery calls. Granted that you know what to write in your email to get their attention, and I'm going to talk about that a little later in the video, so please do stick around and watch the full video. So I'm going to split this video into two parts. Part one will be the software and the tools that we need to be able to scrape and get these emails from LinkedIn. And part two will be the tutorial where I show you exactly how I do it using the tools that I mentioned. So this is the software that we need. Number one, Klean Leads. Klean Leads is basically an email scraping software, and they have a 7-day free trial that we can take advantage of. I'm gonna drop a link below on how you can install it. It's pretty straightforward. It's basically just a Google Chrome plugin that you need to install so that you can use it with LinkedIn. Of course, you can do it manually, but doing it this way saves you a lot of time and a lot of effort. In this example that I'm gonna show you, it took me only 30 minutes to be able to grab 200 plus emails. Next thing that we're going to need is LinkedIn Premium. LinkedIn Premium has a 30-day free trial that we can take advantage of as well. And the reason that we need it is because when we're searching on LinkedIn with just a normal account, it limits the number of pages or the number of results that we can get. So having LinkedIn Premium will maximize the results that we can get and therefore maximize the emails that we can get. And the last software that we need is optional, and it's called Voila Norbert. And it's a software that will help us verify if these emails are good. And that's all the software we need. Now let's proceed to the actual tutorial. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is go to linkedin.com, and we're gonna go to the search bar and type in the title of our target prospect. In my case, I'm looking for coaches, and I'm gonna click on people and all filters. Here I'm gonna choose second and third connections, and then I'm gonna choose a specific location. So in my case, I'm gonna choose California and New York. And then some of these you can play around with as well, but I prefer to leave them blank. I'm just gonna add the service categories: coaching and mentoring, consulting, executive coaching, and marketing. And this is the secret sauce. So in the keywords, we're gonna type in the titles that we want to appear. So in my case, I'm gonna put in coach or speaker or founder or consultant. So this is where you're gonna type in the titles of your target audience or your target prospects. So we're gonna get, in this case, we have 980 results. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on Klean Leads, email extractor. So here I'm gonna click on managing my list, and I'm gonna create a new list for this particular search. I'm gonna type in coaches, and I'm gonna create this list. Once I've done that, I'm gonna go back to LinkedIn and refresh the page, and I'm gonna click on email extractor again. And now this time my list of coaches appear, and I'm just gonna extract from this search. Extract emails from this search. So we're just gonna wait for the software to do its thing, and we'll be right back once it's done. Okay, so the Klean Leads 7-day free trial that we use has limited credits, so we are limited on the number of emails that we can get, but this should be good for our purposes. I'm just gonna click on stop. Then I'm gonna go to my Klean Leads dashboard, And I've actually extracted 291 emails from that search. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to download the emails that we've extracted on our list, and we're going to download it as a CSV file. And the reason that we're downloading it as a CSV file is because I'm going to use that CSV file and I'm going to upload it to Voila Norbert. Now again, this step is totally optional, but it's an additional step that I use to make sure that the emails I'm sending to won't bounce. So it's totally up to you if you want to do this step as well. So we're going to go to Voila Norbert, or we can just type it in on search, and we click on verify. And here you're going to get an estimate based on the number of emails you collected. So in our case, we have 290. And it says he will only ask us for $2. So in my opinion, that $2 is worth the money because it's going to help us verify the email that we're going to send out to, or the emails that we're going to send out to. So it will save us a lot of time and it will maximize the results that we can get from this email list. So now Voila Norbert is processing our file. And in the meantime, it's going to ask for our payment details. So I'm going to skip this part. But basically, I just put in my payment information so that Voila Norbert can process my request. So as you can see, it's still processing, checking it's verifying the emails in our CSV file. And once it's done, we can download the results, or Voila Norbert will email this to us as well. Boom, once Voila Norbert is done, we can download the results. And what I usually do is once I download this CSV file, I transfer it to a Google Sheet. I'm going to extract all of the contents, but I'm just going to open the all.csv file, which contains all the emails that we have. And this is it. This is our list, and it's been verified. If you can see on the right corner here is the additional info that Voila Norbert added. So it's deliverable, risky, or bounce. So bounce just basically means that if you send an email to that email, it will most likely bounce. Risky just means that Voila Norbert wasn't able to 100% confirm it, but there's still a chance that it will be received. So I'm just going to filter out the bounce and the blanks. And so far we have 123 emails that we have a pretty good chance of connecting to. If we include the risky ones as well, that's 176 emails that we can connect to. That's it, guys. We now have 176 emails that we can use for our cold email outreach. Usually what I do is I spread out my cold email outreach all throughout the month. So for example, for any given day, I send out 5 to 10 emails, and I'm going to spread it out throughout the month. I'm not going to send out a cold email to all of them in just one day. I'm going to spread it out along with my other outreach efforts. So for example, in one particular day, I might reach out to 5 people on Facebook. I might reach out to 5 people on LinkedIn, and I might send out 5 cold emails. So it's up to you how you want to approach your cold email outreach. Another thing that I could do with this list is instead of sending out a cold email, I might reach out to them directly because the file has their LinkedIn profile URL. So that's another way where I can connect with them and perhaps build rapport instead of just sending them a cold email. Now, as to what to write in your cold email to catch your prospect's attention, I'm going to leave a link below where you can sign up for my email list, and I'm going to send you some cold email templates that you can use for your cold email outreach. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I made a couple more videos about freelancing tips and tricks that you can check out in the playlist here, and I'll see you in the next video.